what's up? It is December 16th. There's snow on the ground. It's almost Christmas. Do you hear that? Something's outside. I gotta go check this out. I don't know what's going on out there, but there's a lot of racket up on the housetop. Click, click, click down through the chimney. I just gotta go check it. It's a lot of noise. I gotta see what's going on. Hold on.
Hello there! Looks like Yakfish Chris is shooting another tackle video! This is a special box from his friends at Yak Tribe. He's been a very good little boy this year. Hopefully, he gets a kick out of this. I'll leave it for him in a special place. His kayak. Right there's a good place. Merry Christmas!
I think I missed him. It was old Saint Nick. Can't believe Wait, was he here? He had to have been here. Because this is brand new. I guess I know who it's from, though. Happy holidays to everyone watching this video. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you find warmth, happiness, love, peace throughout this time of year. And then a happy new year, too. Hopefully 2018, we all catch big fish and have good times and meet great people. Cool beans. So, here's what I have. I have a box. It is from Heath Panganaban of Yak Tribe, if you couldn't tell. He swagged this box out. I'm pretty sure he taped it together with Yak Tribe stickers. He said there's some interesting stuff in here. I knew this was coming. This is the second time he's done it. Here's the first box. So we're going to unbox. We're going to do box number 2 from Heath. He said there's some good, hilarious stuff in here. So I'm hoping to unbox this and smile and laugh a little bit. And hopefully you guys do too. Alright, so first things first. Customary. Oh, it's so cold. It's cold. Here we go. We're going to unbox this and see what he sent us. Cold. He really wrapped this box up, if you couldn't tell. Alright, so first thing in the box, before I even opened it, is a sweet swaggy sticker. These are really quality stickers, by the way. I know these are getting phased out, this exact symbol. It's the old Yak Tribe symbol. I believe we're on iteration 2 or 3. I like where the direction's headed with the logo. But this is the old one. Order now. Open sesame. First things first is a Throwback Lures Manamino square bill. It looks like a square bill. It's got tournament grade hooks. Looks like a 1 size or a 1.5, 1.5. And like a crawfish color. That's kind of cool. See if I can show you that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Crawfish color. I like that. Love throwing a crawfish pattern, so that's pretty cool. I guess we're on the first thing of like, I mean, sure, I'll use them, but maybe, I don't know. But he sent me a 5-pack of size 14 treble hooks. Firewire round bend trout mustad, size 14 replacement treble hooks. These are going to go on the back of rooster tails or inline spinners like that, or even some spoons for trout. I do fish for trout. in southeastern PA, and I just don't. I don't waste my time changing the hooks because they're so tiny, and rooster tails are so inexpensive here. They're like $1 something, so I just go buy a new rooster tail if I want to change the hooks on it or bend the hooks out. These are tiny too, tiny. So they're going to be a pain in the butt to work with, but maybe I'll use them. Maybe. All right, very funny, Heath. This is Solo Zooplankton krill bait. It's floating trout bait. Trout bait, but Heath left me a little note saying kayak snacks. Funny. Very funny. Kayak snacks on there. Because he's funny. Thanks. They look like little power bait type pellets. They're going to float. So I guess he thought it would match those trout bait hooks. Or he just wants to see if I'll eat one. No, I will not eat these because these are not safe for human consumption. It says it right there on the packaging. Good try though, Heath. Thanks. These are Reaction Strikes Saltwater Series. Pink paddle tails. They are, I believe, 4.5 inches. And Heath wrote, because why not, on the back of them. These are 5 inches. The Fathead Junior. But this is, he thinks I can't use these. Little does he know, these are striper candy. Pink. Pink is a pretty good northeast color for saltwater fish. So I'm going to definitely throw these at some point in my life. So, joke's on you, Mr. Pink and fan. Bait attractant, bait mate fish attractant. I've used this stuff before. It comes in most Lucky Tackle boxes, so that's where I got it from. But it's like gooey, like Liquid Mayhem type stuff. So you can put it right on your soft plastics. So it's not, it's not crazy strong, but it does the trick as far as adding scent to your baits. All right, we got some Deep Creek Lures Shimmer Shads in bait fish color. I've heard lots of interesting things about Deep Creek Lures and if they work and if they don't work. I've heard more that they work. So these are kind of cool. They look like a fluke style bait. So I'm definitely going to throw them like a fluke style bait. If they were smaller, I'd probably say let me drop shot them, but they're kind of long, so I will. I'll definitely throw them like a fluke. So cool. Bait. These are Bait Saver hooks. Bait Saver hooks. I feel like these kinds of hooks are like infomercial worthy, and they deserve it. Ladies and gentlemen, Bait Saver hooks from Corbett Ventures Incorporated. Buy now and get your 3 packs for free for 3 installments of $9.99. Bye. Well, these will get used. These are like the Strike Gang KVD stick baits. So yeah, they'll get used. They're in a green pumpkin. So yeah, I'll use those. Cool. I don't know how I should take this because you're flipping me the bird. Flipping me the bird. All right, this is flipping the bird. This is a TV infomercial lure. The first time I saw it was an infomercial, and it's a bird. It's a topwater lure, like a frog. It's like a topwater frog, but it has wings, it has a tail, and if you're wondering, yes, bass do eat birds. So do muskie, so do pike, so do snook, so do redfish. They're predators. If they're in there and they're injured and the fish is looking for an easy meal, then they will eat a baby bird. I've seen a muskie eat a duck. I've seen a carp eat a duck. I think it just pissed the carp off. But flipping the bird, I'm definitely going to throw this. Wherever I can throw a frog, I'm going to throw this because it's the same presentation, in my opinion. So yeah, flipping the bird. What is this? Oh, is this a walleye rig? No. Big spinner rig. An Impulse Reactionary Baits hand rigged spinner rig. It looks like there's a little bit of a leader with some beads and then a spinner hooked to like a soft plastic little 3-inch fluke with a hook. It says it's 143% more effective. I don't know what it's more effective than, but good for you. Good for you. I don't have much to say about this because I've never seen one. Okay. All right, we got some grip pin 5/0 flipping hooks. Must add. I actually like these hooks a lot. They have a good bait keeper on there, so I like these a lot. Yeah, cool. These are he sent me mummified wax worms. Mummified wax worms. Mummy worms. These are all infomercial baits, like baits that deserve their own infomercials. Mummy worm. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I've never seen these before. Oh my god, they're still all gooey. Like they're not like petrified. Like I almost think they almost look alive. Yee, they still have their heads and everything. Ugh. Yeah. Made in France. Make these in France. They probably eat them there too. Weird. I see London, I see France. I see mummified wax worms in your pants. Wow. Mummy worms. God. Don't explode when they hit the ground. Oh, pack of Rage Tails and Green Pumpkin. I do enjoy these as trailers, but these will go to use at some point for sure. Yeah. Oh no. 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 Alright, so when I went to Louisiana before with the Yak Tribe guys, there was a running joke about a certain bait that apparently is just not good. It doesn't work there. It doesn't work anywhere really. And they didn't tell me that at first. They didn't express that like, oh, don't throw these. These won't work ever because they stink. So they gave me a pack of baits. Think about this. I get off a plane. I have limited tackle. I have limited soft plastics. And I'm like, hey guys, I've never fished for redfish with soft plastic before. I've only used live bait. What do I need? And they're like, ha ha ha, we got you, Chris. Here, use these. They hand me these 5.5-inch thumping mullets. I threw one for like 4 hours. They don't work. It's a joke. It was a big joke. They all hate this bait and they never use it. It was a big joke. Joke's on Chris. Ha ha. Ha ha. Let's give Chris a really crappy bait. Look, he even wrote these suck on it. It says these suck. Look, right there. So, the funny thing about it is, when Heath was packing his kayak up, and I was packing my stuff up to go back into my bag so I could get on a plane and fly home, I didn't take these with me. I threw them in the back of his truck. That's how they ended back up with Heath. This exact package, it's used, it's open, and there's one missing because I used it. So, if it doesn't end there, he sent me these too. The 4-inch thumping shrimps in like candy, a strawberry whitetail. It looks like a candy cane. They'll make it down there too, and I'll get someone to throw one. Maybe I'll see if I can catch a fish on one. But yeah, he wrote these really suck on it because they probably do. Look, see it right there. These really suck. All right, well, thanks for sending me these sucky baits, dude. Let's see what else we got. Ooh! Oh! Oh! This is like an embrace the suck moment. Look, he sent me Power Pro. A whole spool. Not? You wanna know what it is? You'll never believe it. Look, I can't wait to pull this spool of Power Pro out. Not. Stickers. He sent me stickers in a Power Pro box. Look, a whole stack. That's cheap. That's a cheap move. It's a cheap move, but I like it. I like where your head's at. That's pretty funny. So I thought I was getting a spool of 20-pound Power Pro, which is what I use on most of my spinning reels, and boom, he got me with stickers. Oh my, this is the tiniest crankbait ever. I guess that's why he sent me the... It's just tiny. It's smaller than my... I don't know. Let's not go there. This is a tiny crankbait, okay? It's tiny. Very tiny. Probably throw it for trout. It's really tiny. Holy shnikes. It's tiny. Hey, it's really tiny. Really tiny crankbait. It's actually called the... What is it called? The mini crank. Because it's tiny. Well, it's mini. Miniature. Mini, tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. This is a Bill Lewis stutter step. Heath wrote, why does this exist? Why does this exist? Why does the Bill Lewis stutter step exist? Because it worked in Africa. And if it works in Africa, then it's got to work in America. Right? That's what they say. No joke. The story behind it is that this was a hand-carved bait in Africa. I think South Africa or like Mozambique, where they were using it for like tigerfish and fish that actually like fight when you try and catch them. And they were working, and they're topwater. It's a topwater walking bait. Basically, Bill Lewis bought the design from the guy who like hand carved it, and they started to mass produce them. But the cool thing about this in the beginning, this I believe this is the what is it, the 5? I don't know. There's two versions. There's the big one. I think this is the big one, and then there's a smaller one. And the demand for the smaller one was so great that they 3D printed them. And I think that's what was cool about it, is that they were mass produced, but they were 3D printed. So it was one of the first 3D printed hard baits on the market. Now I have to catch a fish with it to show Heath that it should exist. It's literally a walking bait. So it's a topwater. A whole day working this lure and figuring out how to catch fish. And I will show you why it exists. Okay, Mr. Okay, I'll show you. It exists because Bill Lewis said so. This guy. I get to the bottom of the box, and there's not much left. There's some stickers and some things like that. And there's a bag. And it's a bag from this company. And there's little pieces. He cut my favorite bait into little pieces. He cut a Bamboo Bomber S into little pieces. But with this bag, there's a note inside. Let's see what the note says. His note says, "These don't work in salt water. They're your problem now." Well, Heath, I got news for you, bruh. I'm going to throw a Bamboo Bomber exclusively on my trip to Louisiana in a month. That's the only soft plastic I will throw. Bamboo Bombers. And I will catch redfish. I will throw Bamboo Bombers in Louisiana, and I will prove to you that they work in saltwater. It's going to be epic, I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to throw the best bait in the world. Z-bait, Bamboo Bomber. I'll probably throw the Bomber S because it's a little smaller profile. But I will prove to you that the Bomber S will catch a redfish in saltwater. Ha 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 ha! Oh yeah. Last piece of this is, besides all this, I got some killer Black Friday deals from two companies, and I'll show you in a second. Hold on. So, like I was saying, I got some killer Black Friday deals from two companies off the same website, so you'll be able to find the one product. I'll explain this. So I got killer Black Friday deals from two companies. The first being Boca Chica Baits. They make an awesome swim bait product. I love their paddle tails. My first experience with them was in Louisiana, and I got to hang out and fish with the owner and really learn why he started this company and where he's from and the background behind it, which I think that's the most interesting piece. And that's why I love Z-Bait, because I know those guys, I know their story, I know how hard they've worked and where they've been and where they're going. And I think that's the same story with Boca Chica, and it's a really cool product. very durable Plastisol. Like, you don't need a ton of these throughout the day because of how tough the plastic is. So it is mainly a saltwater focused bait, but I'm gonna throw these on plenty of lakes and reservoirs up here and the river. I'm gonna throw them on the Susquehanna, and I got some colors to do that. I got this chartreuse. This is for my trip. It's like a midnight and a chartreuse tail, so it's got that fire tail going. This is the Go Tigers colors. So it's purple with the yellow chartreuse tail, the LSU colors. Then we got white. White, it's a killer. Everywhere you go, white is a killer. And I love the amount of flake that are in these baits. Check that out. Look at the amount of flake that's in there. I mean, I don't think you can see it too much, but there's so much. And I love the amount of flash that these put off because of that. So I got those 4 colors, for fresh and for saltwater. The other items that I got on that site are really cool as well. They're really interesting. Well, not interesting. They're pretty normal, but I like the quality and I like the shape of them. You'll see. Hold your horses. There's another company called Super Z Jigs, and they're on that website. And I got 4 jigs. I got a flipping jig. I think I got 2 flipping jigs and 2 football jigs. I think that's what I got. No, I didn't get that. A flipping jig in blue steel, which I really like that color. It's like that, brownish green pumpkin with blue. Looks like a pretty stout hook. It's a really cool shape of a head. It's got some grooves on it. Check that out. So Super Z Jigs. Check them out on Instagram and check them out on BocaChicaBaits.com. Use these. I'm probably going to bring them with me and throw them in Louisiana. So yeah, there's 4 jigs from Super Z Jigs. They're going to match the Z-Baits products that I like really well. So I'm really excited about that. They look like a super solid product. I'll let you know. I'm really excited to use these. Oh, this PB&J looks so tasty. Oh, this looks good. I like the skirt on this a lot. This is a 3/8 ounce football head in PB&J with Nutella, and I mean you can see it. Pretty. Just kidding. But seriously, it looks really good. In the meantime, check them out. See what you think yourself, and then check back for a full opinion of these bad boys. Everyone finds some good this holiday season. Heath brought me some good. Now I'm gonna go bring some good to someone else. So I'm gonna take some of the baits that I own, not ones that I got tonight per se, but baits that I own, and I'm gonna send them to a friend. I'm just gonna send them, put them in the mail, send them off to a friend, just because I feel like it. Because I feel like giving someone something like Heath did for me, and hopefully that person enjoys it. I know who it is. They probably have an idea of who it is, and hopefully they, find some joy in that too, and get some fun out of opening a box that they have no idea what's in it. Because I think that's the best part is you get a box in the mail, and I have no clue what's in it, and I get a text that says, "Can't wait for you to see what's in there. Can't wait to see the face you make." And there's obviously some good stuff in there. Obviously, there was some joke stuff in there too, and that's what the fun about it is being creative on your end to make someone smile on the other end. So I think I'm going to do that. So thanks for the inspiration, Heath. I want to thank everyone that made this video possible. Yak Tribe, Z-Bait Co. You guys have been with me since I really started to focus on fishing, and I can't thank you guys enough for what you have given me this past year. So thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all my subscribers for liking and commenting on this video, because I know you're going to. So go ahead and do that now. And then I think the other thing I'm going to do is maybe a little giveaway, maybe on Instagram or YouTube. But I'll hit you guys with another video for that, either on Instagram or on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that in the future too. Well, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time, and happy holidays. Have fun. Tight lines. Spend time with your family. Smile. Enjoy. Enjoy all the cool presents you get. Make sure you give back to someone else. Give someone that you wouldn't normally give something to. Give them a gift. It doesn't have to be anything special. I'm rambling. So I'm going to... Merry Christmas.